What's going on? It's Ericko from Epic Duel Time. Just a friendly reminder, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we will pick one lucky winner to win a Dimension Force pack. We will reach out to you. We will decide who is the winner on June 3rd, this Friday. Go, go, go. Comment. We'll see you next time. What's going on? It's Ericko from Epic Duel Time here, and we have Luke with his top 32 Despia deck.
Cool. Yeah, so I got the top 32. I went 9-2 in Swiss, came like 13th. My only two losses in Swiss were ABC Therion on feature round 11 and Mystic Mine Eldritch, 60 cards. All the real decks I beat, but like, yeah, lost in top 32, it happens. So yeah, I played 3 Aluba, there's like nothing like standard. 1 of this, Ad Libitum, 1 Dramaturge, this guy's insane, and 3 Tragedy. I played 3 Albaz and 1 Snow, that's all kind of standard. You need a light, and this is the best one. Yeah, there's nothing really to say there. I played the Patchwork stuff because this stuff is insane. You can play 2 of this because like there is a kind of a reason, but like I'd rather see 2 than none. So like the cards are just insane going second. Yeah, there's not really much to say about that. Despia decks are pretty standard. 3 Allure, and then I played the Lost package. This wasn't that, like Mercury was good and Albion was like okay. This I didn't summon this once and I never searched it. I didn't really get to like, because Ash is so popular, searching this over like a Branded in red when you already have fusion is super risky. Like if it resolves, yeah, you win, but like if you resolve Branded Fusion, you usually win anyway, so I don't think it's super relevant. This is also insane going second in the mirror, but I'm not sure if I would play these going forward. But if I didn't, I'd have to revamp the deck because then a lore gets weird. So yeah, it was alright. This card I would definitely cut. These probably, everything else would stay. I would just cut this and add a main deck out to Mystic Mine. 2 Branded in red. You don't need 3 because we play this. This card's just ridiculous in the mirror. It's ridiculous against pretty much anything that plays like a light or a dark, because just fusing off that monster to just make like
It's literally
anything.
most of the meta right there.
Yeah. And if they have a darker, you can just fusion off your fusion, make this with that dark monster, and it's like okay, cool. And it banishes the stuff, so it's insane against Eldritch. You can just banish all their Golden Lords with like Mirror Jades in this, and you can keep resetting this with the Tragedy, and then like you just run them out of Lords. And then 3 fusion, obviously, and 3 opening. That's like all of the standard stuff, I guess. Like call by should be banned. Other than that, it's fine. Like it's good going second because you can hit the Branded in red target. So yeah, 3 droplets, 3 cross out, 1 Ash, and 1 DD Crow. We played Super Poly for ages over Droplet. But Super Poly just like, if your opponent is good and they open like Poly plus Aluba, they just end on this instead of like, they end on like this field instead of the Predaplant. And then if you Super Poly them, this triggers, and so does the Aluba in your graveyard. The Aluba comes out, negates this Depelion, and then this just summons, so like they still have a board and they have Branded in red set, so you just didn't really do anything, you didn't accomplish anything, so yeah, I didn't think Super Poly was like going to be that good. Super Poly into Sword Soul is also good, but this card into Sword Soul is also like fine game 1. And then yeah, cross out was for the mirror mainly. Like cross out in the mirror is just like ridiculous. And
Solve
then
it, you win.
yeah, pretty much every time I resolve this I won. Like, and even when you draw 2, you resolve 1, set up a board, set the other one, and then just flip it for Branded Fusion next turn, they lose. And then we played Ash and Crow, or I played Ash and Crow. My friend's in top 16 at the minute, hopefully he wins. He played the same list, but he played Ash and Imperm. I just thought Crow was going to be really popular. I thought Sword Soul was going to be really popular, and I thought they were all going to play triple Crow. And Crow on like Banishment and Branded in red is like kind of annoying, so yeah, I think that's fine. It was 45 cards, but yeah. I don't know if I'd play Crossout going forward. It was insane, absolutely ridiculous this tournament. But there was 4 Despia in top 32, which was in itself like absolutely wild. But that is mainly for that. Like, obviously it's nice because you can side in a barrier going second and then like hit barrier going second sometimes, but against like there's a lot of Punk Therion in top, and like they can just Naturia Rose Whip you, end on like Harbinger, Hot Red, and none of those negate activations. They just negate effects. So you activate a spell, they negate it, then you just can't play a spell for the rest of the turn, so you die. So yeah, but I didn't think that would be popular enough. I don't think it was actually like, I don't know how popular it was. I played one in Swiss and I beat it. It was fine. But yeah, going forward, like you probably want to fit like Dark Ruler or something somewhere, because that just annihilates that deck. And then side, I guess, I played the Zombie World and Necro World Banshee just for flunder. I didn't side it against Swordsoul because I have like so many cards against Swordsoul anyway, so yeah. And then Spell and Trap Hate, just those. This is like just good in the mirror, and you can side it, and it's like if they play Mystic Mine, you have an out. You kind of have to side in some form of Spell and Trap removal going first, which is a bit weird just for Mystic Mine because you don't want to get decked out post side. Everything else was fine. And then we played 3 Nib, 3 Collector, and 3 Barrier. These like all go in against Swordsoul. Swordsoul, like, it obviously tries to anti-spell you and flood you out of the game. We'll wait. Yeah, so Swordsoul just tries to flood you out of the game. If you both draw Engine, you win every time. It just can't, like, its cards just aren't as unfair as yours. But yeah, so you like they just try and flood you with like Barrier and anti-spell. But if you have like these, like especially Swordsoul players at the minute, they're just not respecting Nibiru. So you can take all of their cards off them. They flip an anti-spell, but it doesn't matter because then they're on top deck and they can't draw like Desires, Emergence, anything like that. So yeah. And then Barrier was for the mirror, obviously. But extra deck was 2 Mirror Jade. I don't think anyone plays 3. One of this card was ridiculous. Summon it going first in the mirror to play around Super Poly, and you summon it in against the Swordsoul deck, and you just kill them every time. Like they can have a board of 5 monsters, it just doesn't matter. You put them all to 0 and kill them. One Stapelia, because we didn't play Super Poly, so we don't need like 2 Stapelia or like any of the other weird shit. 2 Lubellion, 2 Masquerade, 2 Chimera, one of this. It can kind of, sometimes it can out like big monsters. It's not super relevant. It's kind of a flex spot, but you have the space, so you could technically out on a rival Cyburst with it if it was 4K. But yeah, if they're playing that deck, they can probably just make it 6K and then you can never kill it. Then 3 Albion and 1 of the Tri-Brigade Brigand Dragon thing. So yeah, X-Strike was fine, wouldn't change anything. Don't think Super Poly is very good. Yeah, it's good. Just some shout out to Vlad. Shout out to Raf and Jordan. They're like the guys we came with. Jordan's in Top Cut, so go him. Yeah, shout out to Team Jobber. Go check their stuff out on like Facebook and eBay and whatever else. So yeah, huge shout out to them, and then shout out to Team Quiche, everyone back from the UK, JY Sharif and Omar especially. Omar's tested like so many mirrors with me, like super helpful. Yeah, so thanks a lot.
All right, congratulations on your top 32, and we'll see you next time. Peace.